To riding to the top, Pearl. I hope you're enjoying seeing all the other horses. They don't have horns like you, but they're of the same breed. And I understand that you would like to learn a little bit more about riding to the top. All right. Well, we've been here in Wyndham for 27 years. We haven't been in Wyndham 27 years, but we've been in Wyndham for 24 years. So still a long time. We have a herd of 16 horses. So, yeah, that's more than 10. Yeah. And, we serve children and adults with disabilities, ranging in age from 3 up to, our oldest rider is 95. Can you count that on your fingers? Lot. Our clients have a wide range of disabilities, from mild physical and cognitive to severe physical and cognitive disabilities. And we're able to do this because we have the help of lots of volunteers who come from the community. We have people who help in the barn, we have people who help in lessons, we have people who help with special events. Riding to the Top is a nonprofit, and as such, we depend heavily on our community and foundation support for our operating budget. So over 75% of our budget is brought in through contributions, foundation support, and then corporate support as well. So we have lots of businesses in the community that support us, which is great. So lots of people ask, how do they get involved, either as a client or a volunteer, or how do I donate a horse? So our website is a pretty rich resource. It's www.ridingtothetop.org. Of course, paperwork for everybody, and a little additional paperwork now that there's that COVID thing around. People fill out a client registration or a volunteer registration to start the process of getting involved. And then for clients, we do an intake assessment. So we check them out, we look at their range of motion and their strength, and find out from themselves and their family members what the goals are. And then for volunteers, we do a volunteer training to make sure that folks know what all of our policies and procedures are here at the farm. The way that people get involved is through donating horses to us, or if they have a horse that their child is now off at college or no longer riding, there's a whole list of questions that we go through with any prospective donor to make sure that they're really nice temperament, they're calm, they like people, and all of those good things. So Pearl would be a great example of a good therapy horse. One of our mechanical horses that we have here at Riding to the Top. While it's not anywhere near to what a horse's movement feels like, and it's not warm and fuzzy and not cute, it does allow us to assess movement for new clients, especially those with physical disabilities, to see if they're okay with straddling a horse. It can be scary for kids or feel unsettling. So we always like to assess it first on something like this, where we can get somebody off easily, as opposed to somebody who's up in the air 4 feet. So you can turn it on. It's got different movements. It moves forward and back, side to side, and it also has a little bit of a rotation type movement. It can go pretty fast. So you find out quickly if kids are daredevils or not. Can I go faster? One of the things about riding a horse is you get this movement through your core, through your pelvis and your stomach and back muscles. It's just small excursions of movement. It ends up being a really good core workout, so it strengthens your abdomen, your back, your leg muscles. That's a really important piece for a lot of kids with disabilities. They're weak in their core, and if their core's not strong, then their arms and legs can't be strong. Feels like to ride a horse? All right, so we'll see if you can get on a horse. Maybe a new challenge. Swing that leg over. Oh! So you can see it's not super easy to ride a horse. There's a lot of movement. And that's the slow speed that you're at right now. Oh, it's speeding up. Oh no!
Oh, did it slow down again, Pearl? So where do you feel tightness right now? In your legs, your belly? You can see how it's fun, but it's also giving you a pretty good workout in your body. I'm going to, oh my goodness, slow this horse down. Chance is one of our riding and driving ponies, so he drives a cart as well. So folks who don't want to get on a horse or can't get on a horse for whatever reason, they can carriage drive with another person in the cart with them and 2 sets of reins, and it's really a great activity. So the 4 major programs we have are therapeutic riding, which is adaptive riding for people with disabilities. We have carriage driving. We have equine assisted learning, which we do with a lot of our school groups. So, and what we're looking at for the fall is actually maybe taking some of our smaller horses to the school and doing some work outside in the parking lot with them. The kids don't actually ride, but they do leading activities and learn about horse language. It's a great activity that we could easily do in a different environment. So we're looking at taking our show on the road, so to speak, in the fall. Then the last thing we do is we do a small amount of hippotherapy, which is physical therapy or occupational therapy. We don't have a speech therapist here, or it could be speech therapy, where we utilize the movement of the horse to impact medical model goals. So range of motion, strength, coordination in a very specific way. So I'm a physical therapist by training, and we have an occupational therapist. So we see a small number of clients. The only programs that are underway right now due to COVID are our therapeutic riding program and our equine assisted learning. And you can go right in this first bed. That's right, our horses stand right here when they come in to get ready for lessons. And previously, all of our grooming buckets had horse names on them, but now they have people names on them. So we try to keep our brushes just to one person. So we've got lots of different tools, and this first one is called the curry comb, and we do circular motions with it. This is a good way to get dirt off of the horse. Yeah, some of them really have some spots they really like, and they just go, oh. It kind of wakes up muscles, just like a massage would. We have a couple different brushes. I don't know if you can feel very well with your hooves here, but one is a little stiffer and one is softer. So which one's the stiff one, Pearl? That's right. So we use the stiff brush first to then take all that dirt. Now, Pearl's pretty clean, especially for a white horse. I mean, my guess is that you probably did a little cleanup before you came. Either that or you're just a tidy one. You know that big white horse Abby out there? Yeah, she gets really dirty during mud season. So we have to spend a lot of time brushing her. But again, we would take the hard brush all over, down your legs, back, especially where the saddle goes. How's that feel, Pearl? Do you feel clean? And then the next one was the soft brush bit, and this one is super soft. So I could use this up on your face. I'm not really sure what form care looks like. You might have to use some hard brush on that if it were dirty. But soft brush, we just clean, we call it the soft or the dandy brush. It's our polishing brush. You think this is a toothpick? It's a hoof pick for dirty feet. So these look pretty clean. So we would pick the hooves or the hind legs. Whoa. So that gets all the dirt out of the horse's hooves. This one we won't be using today, but is a shedding blade. So this has remember all that hair that was coming off the lily? So especially when they're shedding their winter coats, we use a shedding blade. And again, sometimes for their summer coats, their summer hair is much shorter than their winter hair. So, but this will take out a lot of hair. And they're ready to go. They look beautiful. Oh, I forgot the mane and tail comb, my goodness. Because we have such a beautiful mane, so colorful, we would comb the mane. Just like if any of you have long hair, we'd start at the end and move towards the neck. We start at the top. It doesn't work very well. We pull tangles. And the same thing with the tail. We stand off to the side because we don't want any horses thinking we're a bug or something. And we'll start down at the bottom. And then we comb all the way down. Looks beautiful. And I'm going to look up how to take care of horns because I'm not sure what to do about that. It might be something similar that we do for hooves because it's the same sort of material. Nice job, Pearl. You can go over and give her this one. Boom! So Bella, what's your favorite thing about riding? Horses? How about a unicorn? Do you think we should get a unicorn here at the farm? Yeah. Would that be fun? Well, I don't know whether Pearl is ready to come to the farm yet, but she wanted to come and visit us and learn about riding to the top. Pearl, you're frog crawled. So we do a lot of exercises, cross the midline. You gotta go slow for her to follow. You gotta go slow because Pearl's just learning. And so you wear a helmet every time you ride, right, Bella? That's, we keep our head safe, right? You want to show it to Pearl? Do you think it would fit her head? What do you think? Can we try it on her? Oh, very nice. Good to see you guys.